Alright everybody, welcome back to my Ikoria recap video where I talk a little bit about what I paid, what I made, was this worth it, and I'm going to look through some of these cards just to give you guys an idea of what a case plus one looks like to rip it. So first off, I'm just going to go over these because these are gorgeous before I even start talking. We got our Luminous Brood Moth, King of the Monsters, Armored Killer, Gem Razor, Godzilla Doom Inevitable, got two of those, Biolante, and King Caesar. Just amazing. Like I said, I'm not a huge Godzilla person, but the artwork and everything is just amazing. So the numbers I'm going to go over here are going to be simply the dollars and cents as far as what I feel like I made off of this box. Got our nice Triome, Gem Razor. A lot of these I'm going to sell, but I'm going to sit on for a minute. I don't typically keep the foils. I like to sell the foils off. And since they made the foil pull rate so much higher, plus the fact that you can buy a collector's box with all foils in it, it's kind of destroyed what I make off of the foils. But some of these lesser ones I'll package together and put on eBay with other stuff. It'll be a good value. It'll be something that people really will like. Now these are sorted. These are in alphabetical order. But if I go, sorry, I'm looking up now. I'm going to go into the computer here. I paid $508.26 for the case and $100 for the extra for the pre-release box. So my total invested is $608.26. And I did do a calculation here. Oops. Okay, there we go. I did a calculation here of what each box is worth. TCG low, just to be safe. A bunch of Cavern Whisperers there. Chittering Harvesters. Dirgebat. Okay, let's go back over here to my spreadsheet. So box one, that was the first box I opened. That was the pre-release type box. It was actually the box I picked up on release date. That's why I didn't pay the $90. I actually paid the full $100 for it. That one, TCG low, came out at $74.56. Box 2, which was the first box of the case, was $110.46. That was the one with Mothra in it, I believe. Box 3, second box in the case, was $108.95. It's a beautiful card. $108.95. That one had the other Godzilla, the rare Godzilla, in it. Box 4 was kicking the pants. That was $62.22. 5 was $73.39. 6 was $109.09. That's the one that I pulled the which guy? I pulled this guy in that one. Yeah, these are the rares that I pulled in those, so that makes it worthwhile. 70 box 5 was $73.39. Box 6 was $109.09. Where was I? Sorry. I was on Cloud Piercer, I think. There we go. Everquill Phoenix. That artwork right there is amazing. And then box 7, 8460. That was the one that I thought would be a lower value box, but I came in with the Fiend Artisan, and what I'm seeing here, these prop the value up. If you get a good one in the box, you get a good box. If you don't, you don't. I'm gonna turn around and sell those off. Snapbacks. It's amazing artwork. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna sell those for the most part. All of the monster cards, all the foil showcases, and all the foils. I'm gonna try to off just to recoup some of my value. Now I apologize. I put some of the these are all the rares, but I did sort some of the garbage lands that came in with them. Typically what I do is I try to recoup my cost out of commons, uncommons, extra rares, the foils, showcases, and all the extra stuff, and I try to keep myself a set plus. So now that I'm gonna go over here to my MTG collection builder. I use mtgcollectionbuilder.com because I use an Excel spreadsheet to catalog all of my sets. And if I may do a video here in the future and just kind of show you guys what I've got here. There we go. Ikoria Rarity. 7 boxes. I came up short with Missed a Luca and missed a Vadrock. And then for the showcases, Savai Triumph, some Swamps. I always keep one of each basic land in there. The Zagoth Triumphs, Crystalline Giant. Now if I go over to my variants here, this is a little bit harder to sort because I just collect the showcases, not all the extra extended arts and all that stuff. I missed on the Savai Triumph showcase. I missed on Nethroi. Look at that. Look at all those Crystalline Giants. I'll probably put a play set of those up. 4 Ozoliths. This is what's kind of frustrating when I'll show you some of the rares, not so much, but the mythics. It's just a little bit frustrating when you miss, but you get duplicates on a lot of other stuff. I think these companions, I think they're going to have to scale them way back if they're going to keep using them, or they're going to ban them. So the idea, I think they're going to be worth a ton of money or nothing. There's Vivian. 1 Vivian. Oh, what else did I miss on the Savai Triumph Cubwarden? So this Drannith Magistrate seems pretty good, and I got a ton of them. So I'll probably put a... there you go. Luminous Broodmoth. 3 of them. Mythos of Snapdax. Here we go. Now we're going to get into our multicolors. But I'm going to go through here real quick and just kind of go. I missed the Savai, Nethroi, Vadrock. So I missed Vadrock regular and showcase. So I don't know if that's a thing. Missed on the Sea Dasher Octopus. And that's it. So, luckily, my boy John, he's got an extra Luca, and he's got an extra Sea Dasher Octopus for me. Eerie Ultimatums, Emergent Ultimatums. These ultimatums are, I don't believe they're going to be worth anything. Fronlin Felidar, got a ton of those. A couple General Kudros. Genesis Ultimatums. Illuna. Now this is like the biggest variance that I've seen. If you look at TCG Player Mid on Iluna Apex of Wishes, the monster is 61.84. And if you go to just the other end of the spectrum, which is this, just the regular base set card, Iluna is $3.77. So I think people are... See, I don't play Commander, so I don't know for certain. Four Kinnons. Now, that's good for my guy Ray. Oh, let me keep him on camera here. That's good for my guy Ray. He wants Kinnon, so I'll be able to trade with him. A couple Narsets. But yeah, I tend to trade a few of these things off. Try to finish my set off. Couple Riels. Skycat Sovereign. And most of these, if I have 5 or more, I'll put a playset of them up on eBay. You know, the only problem with eBay is eBay takes 10%. PayPal then takes 3% plus another 30 cents for every transaction. So it's hard to sell cards when they're down like this. So that's typically why I hang on to them. I mean, okay, so we got one Fiend Artisan. These are rares. Garudas are rare. 3, 4, 5, 6 Garudas. 1, 2, 3, 4 Jengathas. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Kahiras. 1, 2, 3, 4 Karugas. 1, 2, 3 Lurises. 1, 2, 3, 4 Lutris. 4 Obosh. 2 Umoris. I believe I have one mixed up in my comments somewhere. Dave told me, he said, hey, did you catch that, he screenshotted it for me. Did you catch that rare Umori that you put into the commons? I said, no, I'll get it when I sort it back out. But like I said, on these guys, they're either going to be worth a ton or they're going to be worth nothing. You're either going to have these in your deck or they're going to get banned. So the only way to win is going to be with a companion. Good and bad. I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. I don't like to be forced to play something, play a certain style. I like to think outside the box. Some of my most fun decks that I played a little bit with Grant yesterday. I've got a control deck. That's a black-blue treasure control deck. I've got treasure generators. I've got things that I've got mechanized production that replicates every turn, and then if you have 8 or more, you win the game. But really, what I want to do is I want to get Marionette Master out. Let Marionette Master be a 4. I think it's a 4/6, and every time an artifact hits the graveyard, does Marionette Master's power to target player. So I just want to sack a bunch of treasures and blow people up with Marionette Master. So, but it's not a great deck. It's fun to play, and when it goes off, it really works. I have a deck that my friend Tyler sold me. It's a blue devotion deck, and I was going to break it down and I was going to sell it on eBay, but the deck is pretty awesome and it's easy to navigate, so Grant does really well with it. He absolutely spanked me with it yesterday. That, and I built Desolator Magic's got a deck that, it's a cheap deck. It's a double strike, white green. The Windswept Heaths and the Shocklands are really the only expensive cards in that deck. But I think it was turn 4. Grant spanked me for 14. Yeah, he spanked me for 16. So he got me good. But that's it. Overall, let's see here. My overall value, TCG low, 623.27. So, did I make my money? Yeah, just barely. So, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm going to hang on to some of these. I'll trade some of them away. I'll complete my set. And, maybe one of the future videos we'll go over what I actually made on these. But for now, that's my recap. Got any questions, comments, leave them down below. If you like what you see, subscribe, and I'll be doing more of these. So you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.